Good day and welcome to episode 1 of the MENA Music Podcast with me, Toby Allen. The podcast where we talk to MENA musicians and industry leaders to find out their stories as well as chatting about the region's musical challenges. In this episode, we're going to have a chat with Palestinian rapper David Kirreh. I spotted David performing at the Palestinian Music Festival last year, and I'm really pleased to see his recent rise with his signing to Universal Music MENA. We talk about the difficulties for artists in the Middle East, his musical journey, and his dreams of Arabic rap hitting the mainstream. So let's get stuck into it. Hi David, it's a real pleasure to have you on board. I've been working with you a little bit. So why don't we just start with, for those listening in, explain a little bit about yourself, where you come from, and your little bit of your back journey.
Yeah, so the pleasure is mine, man, first of all.
Thank you.
My name is Daoud. Everybody called me Dave. I've been rapping since a very young age. I formed some bands back when I was 18 years old, and then in 2013 I dropped a song called Ya Quds. It was really known in Jerusalem.
Is that where you're from?
Exactly. So I'm from Jerusalem. I've been raised up and grew in the intensity of the old city of Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
So after dropping the song Ya Quds, I had some life difficulties, and I was like going up, and then things didn't go well for me. So I was so down, and I had some chronic illness in my stomach. So I had to stop for a few years. I couldn't go on stage. I couldn't go to studios. It took me time to adjust and to adapt. Till I made it out. Back in 2018, first of all, 2016, I dropped an album called Adrenaline. We did a tour in Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Ramallah, and some other places for it. And that album was a little bit like talking about the difficulties, how I grew up, and so on. Being more like a victim of this life. But then in 2018, I snapped back to reality, and I said, okay, let's show the other side of Dave. And then I started being the more fun guy while rapping. And then now I went back to when writing the songs, I really show myself. So sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm down, sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm angry, sometimes I'm happy. And the beginning of this year, I have signed a publishing and marketing contract with Universal.
Awesome.
And I dropped my first single with them called Ayaweli. And that's it, I guess.
Awesome. So going back, where you were brought up in Jerusalem, were you?
Correct.
Yeah. What were your influences when you were younger? When did music start?
So, in a very young age, I started like writing poems in Arabic, and then back in the school, I used to go to a board when I was 12 years old, and there was a television, and I passed through it, and I heard Eminem singing "Cleaning Out My Closet." I'm sorry, Mama, I never meant to hurt you. This one. So I said, man, like I listened to rap, like to the old school rap, like Run DMC, Biggie, Tupac. But then when I heard that song, I said, that guy is crazy. How come he's sorry about his leaving his mom? Blah, blah, blah. So I said, there must be something about it, like deeper. So I started rapping, and the influences basically came from the American hip hop, let's say. Because you can see like the injustice, racism, and all of these stuff happening. And then the influences came like every day influenced me. My family, my friends, the things I go through life, basically. So yeah.
Was there any Arab influence, any Arab music stars back then, or not?
Well, actually, unfortunately, uh, the Arab scene was the Arab rap scene. Well, there was no Arab rap scene actually when I was that young. Um, so no, and any other Arab musicians. No, like I loved Arab musicians like the Egyptians, the Lebanese, and so on. They didn't really influence my music. Um, they didn't really influence my music, so I don't think there were any Arab influences when I was young. But growing up and listening to other songs, and they might have opened my eyes to a wider view, but not directly influencing me.
Okay, so leading on to that, so how do you see the Arab rap scene, hip hop scene nowadays?
Oh, it's amazing. There has been like an increased amount of it's increasing. It's going up to the top. I'm so happy lately. Even the competition is really hard, man. Some amazing rappers are coming out. I more listen to the Palestinian Arab rappers, or maybe Jordanian as well.
Any
Jordanian,
examples?
you know. Well, yeah, there are more, like many examples. I'll just give one. I've been listening to Tamer Nafar a lot. He's like one of the founders of the Arab rap. Uh, yeah, I've learned a lot from him. He's amazing, and yeah, I've been listening to him a lot lately. And some of the new people, the new rap generation is also doing awesome. It's doing great, coming out. You have you have a new guy that really did well. I don't know what he's doing now. I didn't hear anything lately from him, but I know he did very well last year. His name is Shab Jdeed. You should listen to him, man.
Will do.
Yeah.
As an artist, be really interesting to start understanding what influences what you write about nowadays. What's the message that you're trying to convey within your lyrics?
So lately, my songs are like this. I'll take it in generally. So I talk about reality. Okay, about what's happening. I take like I don't know if I call it a subject. Like I write about the song, and I give the reality of the song. I'm not being pessimistic or optimistic. I just give the reality. I'll give an example now. And at the end of the song, I might give like a bit of hope. So for example, if I say let's take Ayaweli. Okay. Ayaweli is a song about two people loved each other, but they couldn't be together because of the differences between the religion, the background, the community they live in. And the song says like we love each other, but we can't be together because two people from two different religions can't be together here. So this song at the end, I didn't really give like a bit of hope, but I just said the reality, and I said at the end, like, that's it, fuck it, like you just go where you have to go, and I go where I have to go, because in our community, two people from two different religions, two different backgrounds can't be together. Okay, this is an example. Another example for giving hope is like if I talk about an artist living here, we don't have record labels, our studios, we don't have like crazy amount of studios here, and we don't really have an artistic management, we don't have event management or something like that. So I talk about it, and I say like, fuck it, we can't do what we have to do, but at the end of my freestyle or of my show or of my song, I say like there's a dim at the end of the tunnel, and I believe one day we will reach this thing. Does it make sense?
That's awesome. You really touched on a really good point there about the lack of resources you've got over in necessarily Palestine, or even as an artist. What been getting into the music industry, and now you're signed to Universal, but trying to break into the music industry, what were your biggest pain points? What was your biggest issues as a budding young artist, rapper?
So I'll tell you. First of all, let's agree. It is really hard for an artist here, whether it's a rapper or not a rapper, especially for rappers. It's really hard to make it. It is really hard to make it. First of all, as I said, the studios, we have few studios, especially in Jerusalem. We like have, like, you can count them. The second thing, like when I want to do a song or a video clip, I always fund it from my personal account, you know. So we don't have these companies or these managements who take the artist and fund him to make what he has to make. So this is a big obstacle for us, and I believe it is for all the musicians here, even like my fellow musicians, my friends. I have some who are making very well here. Okay, they are the big names here, and they still funding their things, and this is really bad. Yeah, I think that's the biggest obstacle here.
That's also. I wanted to ask, while you rap in Arabic,
yeah,
do you think that you could rap in English to broaden your market?
So I'll tell you. My dream, my dream, my vision is for the Arab world is like it's we have amazing Arab artists throughout the Arab world, okay, and they are making very big. They are doing very well. They are signed to MPC Platinum Records and so on. Like I'm talking about the big names, but it's all pop music. And my dream and my vision is like to see rap music going more to the mainstream of the Arab world. This is my vision. This is what I really want to see. I don't want to see rap only as an underground music or a music. I want to see the big pop names going along with big, like with rappers. This is my vision. Now, with the social media, I believe that the Arab rap is reaching everybody. Okay, it's reaching everybody. We can't deny it. If anyone has Instagram or YouTube and he has a lot of followers, fan base, he's making it out. Now, I was thinking to start rapping in English. First of all, English is not my mother tongue. I write in English. Sometimes I perform in English while on stage. I really practice for it. I rehearse a lot, and I do it well. If rapping in English would go wider, yes, it will. It will.
What do
I'm
you
sure,
think?
but it will. But the competition will not be easy. It will be very challenging. And to do so, I believe if I'm going to do it, I have to find a way to be special. Okay, because first of all, as I said, English is not my mother tongue. I have to play with the accent. I have to find a personality when rapping in English that really touches the one who's listening. So yeah.
What hurdles do you think you're going to encounter in order to get bigger? Because I presume you either want more fans, you want more sales,
Yeah.
and you probably want more gigs. Those are probably
Correct.
the three things. So moving forward, what do you think are going to be your hurdles as an artist?
Yeah. So I'll tell you. You know, it's not. I read something like yesterday. It's not about making at the beginning. Like now, my concern is not money or making like. Of course, I want to make money. I want to live, but not be a millionaire as to start with. Okay, so it's not about making more money. It's about making happier money. Okay, let's start with this, and then like some of the like the obstacles is. So I'm working on getting more followers. It's all about content, and I believe that no matter how many followers me personally, I'm facing a big of challenge to do so. But I believe is, but what I believe is, even if you have like 100 follower on a specific social media platform, and they really engage with you and they like what you do, then that's amazing, you know, and that's a great way to proceed than having like a lot of followers and then the people are not really engaging and they don't really care what you do. But you know, nowadays followers are really important, so that's a challenge. I'm working hard on it. Gigs, we need more gigs, man. We need more festivals here. There are some nice festivals going around here, which are nice, but I believe, like, for me, I don't really want to keep on performing just here, even though I'm having challenges also performing just here. Like, it would be nice also to show even when rapping in Arabic, because the Arab community in Europe and the US are big as well. So for artists like me and artists coming out from here doing like a tour in the, like, in Dubai or in Europe or in the US would be amazing as well. Yeah, going internationally.
Yeah, awesome. What platforms do you think are going to be relevant for musicians moving forward from 2020? Do you think Facebook and Instagram are still very prevalent, or do you think it's going to be like TikTok? And I mean, is it fan in context where your fans are?
Yeah. Facebook. I think Facebook is dead, man. I think Facebook is dead. Instagram is still doing good, so that's amazing. You're talking about social media platforms or also music
video
platforms?
I mean, do you think it's YouTube, TikTok, those type of things?
I think YouTube is amazing. I believe that TikTok will be the big next thing.
I mean, numbers wise it is, but it's more, even more people.
It is on its way. Yeah. Correct. So, but the idea of TikTok is a bit differently. It's more funny videos, you know, fun videos. Like, people want, like, it's more, it's entertainment, pure entertainment. So I did the TikTok not a while ago. I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped my first video there. It was about Corona. So I asked my followers on Instagram to write anything they think about, anything that pops out from their head when they think about Corona, and they replied. And then I used their lyrics and I made a song out of it in 2 hours. I went to the studio and I did it before the quarantine, yeah. And we put it on TikTok, and it did amazing on TikTok, man. It has like thousands and thousands of views in TikTok. And now I'm using my music for what TikTok users want to see. So I dropped another video, like, doing what I love, but at the same time, like, doing a funny video with nice cuts and like yo مش عارف شو اسوي اليوم, yo انا كتير ملخوم, yo هاتوا الطبلة, yo يلا عالدبكة, and then the music comes in, dum 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 dum, tack tack, dum 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 dum, tack tack. So, you know, so it's fun, man. You know, it's entertainment. People want, like,
love it. Okay,
have fun, want to get entertained. So yeah,
that's awesome. Okay, 2 minutes. What's on the horizon for Mr. Kirreh?
So I was going to do a very nice video clip. I worked hard on the song. It's like a funny video, a guy saying that, you know, man, let's just put everything serious aside. Let's just enjoy the music, enjoy life, and like dance and have fun. And the chorus says, "Ana طاير high," like, I'm flying so high. And we want to do a very nice music video, but because of the Corona, was not able to shoot it, and this sucks. It was supposed to drop in April, May. But I have another song on the side, and the Universal is going to publish it probably either in April or May, I believe. It's called أول ما شفتك. So it's a funk rap, a really new style. I don't believe anybody has done it before. Really.
Awesome. We look forward to that.
a new sound, I guess. I mixed it with rap, so wait for it.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay, what's one bit of advice that you would give an aspiring artist, Dave, coming out of the Middle East?
Yeah. Keep trying, keep working hard, work hard. Don't just dream, because dreaming is not bad. Dream, but work hard. Wake up every day. Even if you do very small thing, even if writing 16 bars for rappers, like even if writing one song, doing a video clip or a video for a social media platform, doing anything every day, just keep moving forward. Never quit, never get tired. I know sometimes it's challenging, but we have to keep going. We have to be pushing, and that's it. We'll make it internationally one day.
Awesome. Right, just to finish up, I've got 5 quick fire questions for you. Okay?
Go.
Beach or mountain? Beach or mountain?
Mountain.
Kebabs or McDonald's?
That's McDonald's.
Really? Excellent. Yeah. Okay, chocolate or fruit?
Fruit.
Okay, Ableton or Logic? Neither.
Logic. Neither. Logic. Yeah, I'm more like Pro Tools. Okay.
Okay, awesome. Go. Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
Awesome. David, thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute privilege. I really appreciate it. Good luck with the future and with Universal. And no doubt we'll be seeing you on the charts for years to come. So thank you.
The pleasure is all mine, man. Thank you very much, and stay safe.
Well, that's all for today's episode of the MENA Music Podcast. Thank you so much for listening, and a big thank you to Dave Kirreh for joining me. If you like this episode, then please make sure you subscribe to the podcast on iTunes so you never miss an episode. I'd really appreciate a little review, as this really helps us spread the message of help for our musicians in the Middle East. Lastly, if you want to join MENA's region's thriving community and learning hub, then head over to our Lab Music Hub Facebook page. The link will be in the show notes. Thanks again for listening. Until next time, take care, keep safe.